What is going on, guys? It's your boy ThePokéMonarch, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today, we are going to be doing a deck profile on my February 2022 Invoked Dogmatika Shaddoll deck. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, starting with the main deck monsters. We run 3 Alistair the Invoker, a very powerful card that adds invocation to your hand, which allows you to get into your fusion summons, such as Invoked Makaba, Invoked Brejin, things like that. We are also going to run 3 Dogmatika Ecclesia the Virtuous, also really strong, a really good combo piece, or basically after you do your extra deck summons, your fusion summons, things like that, you go ahead and summon this out and then proceed to get your other Dogmatika stuff. Here we have our Dogmatika Fleur de Lis, also a pretty viable card. You can special summon it if there is a monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck. And then Dogmatika Maximus, just kind of to rip cards out of your opponent's extra deck, to send cards from your extra deck for your own plays and things like that. And then we have our package for our Phoenix Enforcer. We have our Celestial, and we are running Destiny Hero Plasma. Now, Destiny Hero Plasma is being ran mostly because, I mean, if you tribute 3 monsters on your side of the field to some of it, that's pretty cool. But also, I'm not going to buy a Dasher for like 15 to 20 bucks. So we are running Plasma for now. And then for our hand traps, we are running 2 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, and 3 Droll and Lockbird. Next up, we're going to go through our spells. In the spells, we're running Magical Meltdown in order to search out the Alistair. And then for our 7th way of having Alistair, we go ahead and run our Terraforming. We are also running 3 Invocation in our spell slot, as well as we are running 2 Nadir Servant for our Dogmatika package. For the Destiny Hero package as well, we are running the 2 Fusion Destiny, and then moving on to just like the toolbox stuff, we are running 3 Forbidden Chalice to stop our opponent's effects. We are running 3 Forbidden Droplets for the same reason, and then we are running 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Now for the one-ofs in the spell part, we are running 1 Called by the Grave and 1 Pot of Desires to round off the spells. Finally, for the trap cards, we're actually running 2. There can be only 1. And we are running a Dogmatika Punishment and a Dogmatika Schism. And that's the whole 40 card deck for you. We're going to go ahead and jump on into the extra deck real quick. So for the extra deck, we're going to start off with the fusion monsters. We're running 2 Invoked Makaba. It's a very powerful card. Basically what you want to do is you summon out your Alistair, you go through, summon your Almirage, your Secure Gardna, and then from there you can just get Makaba out with the invocation. But we are also running Invoked Purgatrio, because with invocation you can use your opponent's monsters in their graveyard. When they Ash Blossom you, you'll be able to just use the invocation in order to bring Purgatrio out. And then we have the Ogdoades. With this card, you can banish a fusion card from your graveyard, and then this card gains attack equal to it. And also, when this card is special summoned, or a card is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, you can destroy it. Yeah. So if this card is special summoned, or a monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, oh yeah, you can target one opponent's card and destroy it. So it's actually also really good. And then Invoked Raijin. So this says, once per turn, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field, change it to face-down defense position. So that's actually really cool. You can quick effect things so you can stop your opponent's link summons and things like that. Next, we are running our Shaddoll monsters, which we have our El Shaddoll Construct, our El Shaddoll App Cologne, and our El Shaddoll Winda. Now, Construct reads, must first be fusion summoned. If this card is special summoned, you can send 1 Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard at the start of the damage step. If this card battles a special summon monster, destroy that monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shaddoll spell or trap card in the graveyard and add it to your hand. An App Cologne can actually add the Shaddoll Schism from your deck to your hand. So if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add one Shaddoll card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then discard one card. So basically, for this, you have to have a whole hand of 5 cards if you want to use the App Cologne's effect. Not really, just if you want to do decent combos, you have to have that additional card that you're not going to need in your hand. So the follow-up for that is we are running our Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, a very powerful card. This card reads, monsters your opponent controls lose 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer once per turn. Quick effect, you can destroy both one card you control and one card on the field. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can activate this effect. Special summon one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard during the standby phase of the next turn. So very powerful card. You can bring back one of the cards that you use to fusion summon it, or heck, you can actually bring itself back, which is really cool. For our targets for our Dogmatika punishment, we're actually running Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon. Gain attack equal to the combined original levels of the monsters used to fusion summon times 100. After this card is fusion summoned, for the rest of the turn, it's unaffected by the effects of any other monster special summoned from the extra deck. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add to your hand or special summon one Fallen of Albaz or Dogmatika monster from your deck, and you can only use this effect of Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon, once per turn. So it's basically just there to be a Dogmatika punishment target and summon a Dogmatika card from your deck. So we also run Elder Entity Entis, which also basically pops a card on the field once it's used with Dogmatika punishment. Finally, we are running our Link monsters. The first and most important is the one that gets Destroy Phoenix Enforcer out more easily than just drawing into the Fusion Destiny. And that is Predaplant Verte Anaconda. This card is awesome. It is just basically any fusion card. You just kind of send it to the graveyard and then send the materials. As long as the card reads like from the deck, you can send them from the deck. Or you just have to follow those rules basically. I'll just read it. You can target one face-up monster on the field. It becomes dark type until the end of this turn. You can pay 2,000 life points and send one fusion or polymerization, normal or quick effect spell card from your deck to the graveyard. This effect becomes that spell's effect when this card is activated. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. You can only use each effect of Predaplant Verte Anaconda once per turn. Next up, we are running our Nightmare Phoenix. Very good for just if your opponent tries to stop you with like spells that stay on the field, or sort of. It's just it comes up in a lot of situations actually. It's a very good card. One of the best linked twos, to be honest with you. And if it's co-linked, you can draw a card, which doesn't really happen in this deck, unfortunately. Unless, yeah, it really doesn't happen. And also we are running our Solomon Great Almirage. Very good card. You link off your Alistair because it has 1,000 or less attack and it was normal summoned. Just really cool card that you can use with the deck. And finally, Secure Gardna. It's part of that same combo that Almirage is part of. So that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. And if you have any comments, leave them down below, because, you know, that's what I'm here for, is to learn about Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. Same thing that I'm sure you're here for. You want to learn about deck profiles. You want to learn what the decks do. And look forward to seeing my combo tutorial for this deck, because there's a few combos you can do. It's not as combo oriented as other decks are. It's more control based, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.